out there, YouTube, and welcome to Tom Franklin Art. Today, I'm going to be going outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and I will be making essential lavender oil. Who would thunk it, right? So, earlier this year, my wife and I, we decided to go to the local nursery, and we bought a few lavender plants because I was planning on planting a larger or more extensive flower garden, and I knew that lavender was a good smelling plant. I like the way it looks. I like that it's a perennial, which means it comes back every year. And I was like, hey, let's get that. But what I didn't know was all the medicinal properties that lavender has, and all the things you can do with it. And first of all, if you plant it around your backyard, it deters mosquitoes. I didn't even know that was a thing. Once again, it smells wonderful. It's got beautiful purple flowers, and I also knew that lavender was used in soaps and things of that nature, detergents, whatever. And so I started looking into it, and you can make lavender oil or essential lavender oil. And then when I looked into that, I also found out that it's also good for it has a very good calming effect. Like if you can't sleep, you can take a drop and put it on your hands and rub it on your temples and put it here under the nape of your neck, or put it on your pillows and sheets, and it supposedly helps you sleep. Or you can put it in in one of those machines, the vaporizer, I don't know the word for it, humidifier, I'm sure there's a better word for it. I'm very well aware that there's a better word for it, and it supposedly has a very good calming effect that makes you feel good. And yeah, so I was like, okay, how do you make lavender oil? So I looked up how to do it, and today we'll be attempting it. So before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video if you like what you see, and don't be afraid to go outside your comfort zone and do something different, man. So what I did was that I picked all the lavender the end of August, beginning of September. I put it in this box I have here, and I'm letting it dry. Now I'm pulling off all the flowers and bud pieces, and then I'm going to be grinding it up in this. I don't know the name of it exactly. And then, yeah, it's my first time. We'll see what happens. So I took the dried flowers and blooms and I put them in this, I think it's a mortar. I don't know the exact word for it, but I'm going to grind it up and see how this works. I was watching these videos online about how to make your own soap, and I heard you can make lavender soap, but you needed oil first. And you're supposed to grind this up and then put it into an olive oil or a non-scented or smelling oil, and then run it through a coffee filter or something like that into a glass, and then let it sit in the sun for 2 weeks. And supposedly it's really good for sleeping and smelling good and all kind of stuff. So let's see what happens. And now I just poured it into glass. It's very important that it's glass as far as I was reading, with a little bit of olive oil. Some places said you can also put vitamin E, but I did some olive oil. And then you're supposed to set this in the sun for 2 weeks, like I said at the beginning, and then yeah, and you filter it off, and then you have lavender oil, and then you can make soaps and stuff like that. All right. So that's the end of the video. I've never done that before. We'll see how it turns out. I'll let you guys know. And if you like what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you around. Until then, don't be afraid to discover your inner potential. Later.